Let's check out some of the smart features and stunning tech in your new Vauxhall Grandland X. Want the bad news? It's going to get gloomy sometime. We're in the UK after all. But the good news is your new Grandland X's headlights can come on automatically when it does. You can also twist the dial to the right of your steering wheel, right once to use the side lights and twice for dipped beam. Getting foggy? Use the buttons in the centre of the headlight dial to control your fog lights. And if it's so dark you need full beam, push the left-hand stalk away from you. You can flash your lights too, just by pulling it towards you. Your indicators? Push the left stalk up or down lightly for a few flashes and a little harder to keep them on. Easy. Who cares if it's raining? You've picnicked in worse, but thanks to automatic windscreen wipers, your Grandland X is well up for the challenges of the great British climate. Push up the stalk to the right of the steering wheel once to set automatic wipers and let them work their magic. Auto wipers too fast? Use this centre bit to control the speed. You can also push the stalk up further once for constant low speed and up again when it's raining cats and dogs. And if you just need one swish, push the stalk down like this. Back window too? Scroll the dial on the end, once for intermittent, twice for constant. Easy driving, come rain or shine. And if a bird does the inevitable on your windscreen, pull the stalk toward you to wash it. And push it away to wash the rear windscreen, so everything's sparkling like new. Heading out for a drive on a hot summer's day? Your new Grandland X's climate control will keep you cool. To turn it on, just press this button. Press the button on the left labelled Menu to access all the different settings via your touchscreen. You can then adjust temperature like this, airflow like this, and fan speed like this. Don't forget, there are 2 temperature controls, so you can have different settings on each side of the car. How clever is that? If you're a little old school, temperature can also be adjusted by using these dials, and fan speed can be set with this centre dial. It's worth remembering that climate control is not just for keeping you cool. On a chilly day, it's the perfect way to demist your windscreen too. Just press this button and set the fan speed to maximum. You'll be ready to go in no time. If your Grandland X has a super clever heated windscreen, just press this button and the windscreen will be clear in seconds. Genius! Make sure you also turn on your heated rear screen by pressing this button for an optimum demist. The same button will also turn on your heated wing mirrors. Perfect for chilly starts. Brrr. Still cold? Turn on the heated front seats with this button here and you'll soon be toasty. And we're ending the privilege of front seat occupiers. If your car has optional heated rear seats, just tell your passengers in the back to use the dials in the centre console to turn them on. Have you heard the old expression that the modern car has more computer power than the first Apollo spaceship that landed on the moon? It has. And it's also got a whole lot more entertainment in it too. If your car is equipped with R4.0 IntelliLink, it will look like this. And if it's got Navi 5.0, it will look like this. To get the music rolling, you can listen using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto by hooking up the USB connection in the centre console. You can also connect your phone via Bluetooth to access your tunes and take hands-free calls. It's easily done. Just press this button here and follow the on-screen prompts. There's also DAB digital radio which you control with a touchscreen. You can ask a 9-year-old to explain it all to you, probably while they roll their eyes and say, "Are you sure you've got this now?" There's a whole lot going on with your infotainment system, so take a few minutes to get to know it before you start driving. Use the touchscreen or the controls on your steering wheel for your info, entertainment, Bluetooth and hands-free mobile. Let's get moving. It's always good when your car gives you a helping hand, and Grandland X does more than that. With cruise control, what a marvellous invention, you'll have no trouble sticking to the speed limit, and you'll also burn less fuel too. When you want to cruise along at a set speed, turn it on by pressing the button on the left of your steering wheel. Accelerate up to the speed you want, then just turn the thumb wheel down to set. That's it. You've activated and set cruise control. Enjoy the ride. If you need to, you can then increase or decrease the speed by pushing the thumb wheel up or down. You can put cruise control on standby with a quick dab of the brake, and if you want to reactivate it, just turn the thumb wheel to res. When you want to turn the cruise control off, just press this button. You can do that at any time. Another great thing about your Grandland X is that it will automatically detect and display speed limits for you, thanks to the super clever speed sign recognition feature. That way you'll always know the speed you're supposed to be driving. Ready to park? Grandland X takes the guesswork out of it thanks to rear parking sensors, warning you about obstacles behind you. It's even easier if you opted for front parking sensors too, as you'll get warnings from both ends. If you want to turn this off, just press this button here. To keep you safe on the road, Grandland X has some clever tricks available. Lane departure warning is a safety system that alerts you if it detects the car is straying out of its lane and you haven't steered or signalled. You'll get a warning light and an audible warning. If you want to turn off the function, press this button and hold it for around 4 seconds. If your Grandland X comes with side blind spot alert, this handy safety feature will flash an amber warning on your wing mirror here if another car comes up on your blind side. But that's not all. If your Grandland is equipped with a safety pack, you'll also get 3, not 1 but 3, additional super clever features: lane assist, driver drowsiness system, and forward collision alert. Lane assist will apply gentle steering corrections to keep your car in its lane if it starts to stray. Whilst if you're feeling sleepy at the wheel, the driver drowsiness system will detect typical signals of tiredness and remind you to take regular breaks during long journeys. And if you do drift off unexpectedly, your Grandland X will sound an alert and display a message on your dashboard. Your Grandland X will also have forward collision alert with automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection, which does what it says on the tin. How clever is that? Too much tech? You can turn off these amazing features at any time by accessing your driving functions using this button. Then just switch them off like this. Want to know what's going on with your car without getting out of the seat? Your driver's information centre has the answers. Twist the control at the end of the left indicator stalk to find your trip and fuel information, including distance travelled, average speed, and fuel consumption. If a warning light displays in the instrument cluster, don't ignore it. Refer to your owner's manual or check it out with your nearest Vauxhall retailer. They'll be happy to help.